Alrighty, so we're gonna get into the replay here. You still there, game?
Yep.
Fantastic.
Defeat it.
Game 1 of Terror vs. Patrrron. TVT on Icarus. And game has a lot of static on his mic.
Video? Oh, super close to my face. What about now?
It sounds like there's a vacuum on. Anyways, I'll try and remember how to obs properly. But we've got Patrrron starting up here in the top position as Patrrron, and down at the 9 o'clock we have Terra. And wow, I actually got the colours right, so that's pretty cool. It is TVT, so nothing's actually going to happen for the first 10 minutes of the game, but that's alright. Yeah. What do you know about these players' game? No, it's still fucked, but whatever.
Really?
Yeah.
No, fuck that, I'm fixing it.
Okay. So anyway, I actually have no idea who these players are. I vaguely recognize their names from... Wow, okay. So he's building his first depot over here, which is... I guess it's okay. He's just obviously preparing to build up like a depot farm there. Meanwhile, we've got a pro depot here by Terra, making the SCVs pop out a little bit closer. Note that... Actually, no, it doesn't, does it? Actually, no, they pop out on the right, right? Yeah. Wait. Let me think. I don't know. I don't care. Possibly?
What now?
That's better. Yeah, you fixed it.
Alright. So what do I know about these players? I know Patrrron is an A- Terran who's been around forever. His best matchup is TVZ. He actually used to play PvT because he hates TVT. But he was used as a TVZ sniper in Division 1 Clan Wars for a long, long time. Still is. He's in SAS right now, doing the same thing. He's really friendly. I invite him to almost every tournament I can because he's good and he's friendly. And I love him.
Alright,
And,
just want to stop you there for a second. We've actually got a 14cc up on the top of the ramp, flash style by Terra. Meanwhile, there's a barracks first for Patrrron. Anyway, keep going.
Speaking of Terra, he is a B+ Terran who's known for a high lack of multitask, but very good at build order deciphering and build orders himself. He would be a much better player if he could multitask, but that way he knows what he's doing. He's very good at theory crafting, and he's a pretty good Terran. They're both the best players in South America, so it really does decide who's the best player in South America, even though it's a TVT.
I like what Patrrron is doing here. He's actually setting his depots up around the edges of his base early on, knowing that this map is sort of, it's quite likely that a drop strategy might come into play, and this game's lagging a little bit, but that's alright. I like the command center up the ramp here. It gives you that chance if they only scout the natural and they don't scout you, and lets you be more defensive if they are doing some kind of silly cheese, and you can't get the CC down at the natural. What are other reasons for putting the CC up here? Is it just deception, or is there something more?
Putting the CC where he did?
Yeah, putting the CC up and like building it up above instead of building it down the natural.
At the actual position? Yeah. It's best to do it that way, because if someone scouts the 14cc right off the bat, they're immediately going to counter it. Whereas if you build in the base, there is a timing for it, that by the time you get up the ramp, they'll have most likely already decided to do something different.
Yeah. A lot of Marines coming out here for Patrrron, possibly going for an early push. Yeah, he does an FD in TVT. Okay, so he's the one who used to play Protoss with Terran, right?
Yeah. He actually was very good Protoss with Terran. I used to train with him. Okay, that's a strong FD. That's 7 Marines. There's
no mines coming out though. Wait, you get siege, obviously. It's
siege. A 1 siege push?
I guess?
Not bad. I mean, it's going to be hard for Terran to counter him, but Terran is going to starport, so eventually Patrrron's push will fail. It's not going to kill him. But
well, it is TVC. You don't actually kill people with pushes. They usually
Yeah,
go at least 10 minutes past the point where someone's actually won the game.
That's not true. You can, if you open with fact port, you can easily take out someone who's fast expanding. But the point being with his push that he is going to be able to expo and catch up to Terra with all
Looks
the
like
damage
he's
he does
just
to
about to
everything.
throw that expo down now. So FD, as you said, bringing 2 SCVs, so fairly aggressive.
Okay.
He's going to have to repair this bunker pretty quickly. Not quite sure why Terra isn't responding to this. He saw the SCVs out the front. He must know something's coming.
What's he going to do?
He thinks
There's
it's about to
nothing-
run by. Oh shit. Yeah, he can't actually repair that now because that tank will just splash the
No,
SCVs down.
he's actually responding properly. He put up 2 gases so he can go tank and wraith, and that way not only can he break it, but he can counter after he breaks it, since he knows that Patrron's going to be expanding.
With
I
that
think
many
Terra actually
Marines,
has
though, with that many Marines, is the Wraith
He's gonna
really
break-
going to be doing anything?
Yeah, he's getting cloak.
Oh, okay.
By the time he has cloak, he'll have 2 wraiths, and it'll be fine. Well, actually, 1, but he'll use it with 2.
2
It looks
tanks
like
out of the
Terra
front now.
from this game has a lot more TVT knowledge than Patrrron does.
Yeah, Patrrron is playing this fairly aggressive, and I don't know if he sort of has to. That being said, yeah, actually he's down. He's behind on tanks. The Marines aren't really going to do anything at all.
tanks.
I don't really understand the point of those Marines. I don't get it at all. Like, why would you make 6 Marines and then not really do anything with them?
The point is, you can't break the bunker. The point is to counter the early wraith aggression. Because if he just went tanks, he couldn't hold that push, and he wouldn't.
Yeah.
Normally, versus a lesser Terran player, you'll back them into doing something that they didn't want to do, as far as Bozor wise. But Terra's responding just as he should, with a 2-port wraith, and it's going to be hard for Patrrron to counter it. Especially since he's got to expand, get an armory, get range, get an academy,
Yeah.
maybe an eBay. And then Terra can take a third and be in an advantageous position.
Alright, so still no... Okay, Starport's just coming up now in an armory for Patrrron, so...
There's the race.
Yeah. Oh, shit. So this push is dead, and it's kind of going to be tough to... Because this raid count could easily get out of control before Patrrron can even get up any reasonable counter. His armory is just finishing now, but there's no detection, and the Starport is not even close to finishing.
Did you catch him losing a raid to some Marines?
No, I didn't. Sorry.
He didn't cloaked.
I'm a terrible observer.
But,
It ran out of energy. I
Yeah.
take it. Yeah, I don't understand why he still has this Wraith cloaked. I can see what you're saying about his multitasking suffering, but overall game sense being better. And oh no, he's going to lose another Wraith here to Marines.
See?
Oh, okay, that was lucky.
I know my players. But, yeah, he's Patrron's doing exactly what he has to do, and Terra's going to be taking advantage of it by putting up a third. He's got a lot of idle SCVs, but he's looking like he's positioned to put up a third. And in general,
Yep.
Terra took the advantage exactly how he should have.
4 factories up for Patrrron now, so possibly the chance of some sort of mid-game push, or is this just a standard TVT thing?
No, that's the counter to what Terra's doing.
Oh, yeah. So what is he going to do with the factories? Oh, a tank drop.
He's going
Killing-
to try to get drops and prevent his third, and put up his own third. But going the main with the race and
Oh,
then tank drop, although the race were completely useless, you
yeah.
forgot to cloak.
Why is there a dropship
You're going to
there?
lose the drop ship. I'm telling you, he's smart, just not physically able.
It's kind of funny that at the moment Patrrron isn't mining. There's 5 SCVs mining in total, and the SCVs are fleeing back to the natural where they get shelled by the tanks. But that's all been cleaned up now. But Patrrron is significantly behind now, supply-wise.
One thing I forgot to mention about Terra is he's a lot like Whiterot in the fact that all he does is drop all game long in every matchup. I kid you not, he'll make 1,000 drop ships. He won't switch to BCs if this goes in the late game.
Alright.
He'll go to Tank Wraith and Mass Drop. He always just makes 1,000,000 drops. It's actually to make up for his lack of multitasking. He figures if he can drop everywhere, that they won't be able to function as well and will be equal, and maybe I'll do more damage. Because in this straight-up game, Terra can't keep up with what he's doing.
Some scouts going out now to check for hidden expansions. I think that's really smart, actually, because he's done some damage, and that's one way that you can come back, Uv style, is to drop that hidden expo when you're down and, you know, getting hit. There's the CC at the bottom of Terra's base, just about to finish, along with the four factors.
Base layout.
It is actually, it's really
sexy. That
sexy.
second port was just kind
The
of
depots are kind of haphazardly placed as well. That could hurt him later.
Yeah, the depots were horribly placed.
That's because, like, getting back here, like, if there's a drop right down the back of his base, is going to be a huge pain with all his depots blocking the way. If he'd had them in a nice square, you know, I mean, they can die, but, you know, whatever. Whereas, meanwhile, Patrrron just puts them anywhere and everywhere. That being said, it's a nice clear way from his factories to his ramp, though, so...
Although, with Patrron's nice, neat layout right there, he's so vulnerable to drops. See why he has turrets and a Goliath there?
Yeah.
It's because he's so insanely vulnerable to drop, and he couldn't ever get back there. He could just land 4 Goliaths, snipe the incoming dropships, and the tanks would just sit there and shell away at everything. But this game's looking exactly like I said. Taking his third, Patrrron has to make so many Goliaths to counter the race and the 4 facts. Not enough tanks to do anything. His third's going to be late. Terra's just trying to keep the advantage.
Yeah.
But luckily for the counter build by Patrrron, he will inevitably overpower Terra because of the Mass Wraith.
Patrrron's macro is failing right now. His factories are literally doing nothing. Sitting here watching them, and there's actually just nothing happening.
As you say it. But now he's supply blocked. Welcome to ISL, ladies and gentlemen. We're set. Any 2 on gas anywhere?
Seems like he's scanned the bottom left and he's going to kill it now. And I really don't know if there's anything Terra can do to save that. It's too far in to actually save it from the Goliaths, which come down. I think they're actually just going to kill it CC. Oh,
yeah, that was poor
maybe.
Multitask by Terra. Oh, yeah, it's dead. That tank. What are you doing, tank? What are you doing, bro?
What? Why did he drop 1 tank there?
Dude, if that saves the
What?
CC, that's going to be impeccable.
No, it's fucked.
Oh,
Goliaths.
look at those. Sniping the dropships.
Oh, wow.
We're losing so many in the process.
I don't know if that was worth it.
No, it wasn't. That was actually not. The dropships weren't enough out of place to do it. I do want to point out, I made a comment about Terra's neat base before, but he's going to switch into a lot of Ultra because he didn't leave room to add 2 add-ons to his 3rd and 4th factory.
Yeah. That's a bit weird. There's no hint of a 3rd yet for Patrrron, unless he's going to expand next to this turret here. Okay, so he is.
He
did. I wish that would... Oh god, mines! Maybe this is
Terra's
PvP.
actually doing something insanely smart if he expos right there. Yeah, he is. See, if he takes that top left, he can just sit there with the tanks and make sure he controls that entire portion of the map, lay mines everywhere, and he's already got the air control advantage with the race.
Yeah.
There's nothing you do.
Oh,
and then he just puts up
big
turrets
drop.
along the side. What?
He's vulnerable to a big drop from Patrrron's main. I think.
That's exactly what I was going to say. He's just going to put up a turret line up there.
Yeah.
And then Patrrron will... It's a feeling of entrapment. It's half of a physical entrapment, but you feel like you can only counter the bottom, and then you're really forced into a split map situation, which I think Terra wants because of the fact that his multitask lacks.
Terra's Wraith is about to scout Patrrron's 3rd base. I'm not really sure there's anything...
Die to a turret?
Well, yeah, but I mean, let's focus on the positive here. I mean, he's actually he just scattered the base. He sacrificed his life. That's fine. You know, it's not a problem.
Oh wow, Terra said fuck the turrets. He's just gonna put his own tanks there.
Fair enough. Okay, so I mean that's good, but it makes his sort of hold on this land area in the middle kind of weak.